Do I have the same no. Oh my god, y'all. My spending has hit the fucking floor. Like, here's the thing. I'm so burnt out on really, like, existing and going out and doing things. Because that was, like, the whole idea of my image. I just got whatever I want and I went wherever I want. Like, we literally took trips in, like, the middle of the night to wherever the hell I just saw on TikTok. You know what I mean? I've burnt out on that, but I also, like, there was a point whenever all of the buying things and the shopping and the da-da-da, it got so excessive to me that I almost became disconnected from it, and it was also used as a tactic to manipulate me. So now that, like, I'm by myself, I'm content with what I have. I don't feel like I need to buy anything else. Like, since the 16 came out, we would run to the fucking phone store and we would buy 4 16s. You know what I mean? Just to have extras. And we both would have a new 16. I have a 15, the biggest 15, and I still haven't upgraded. Even though I'm due for an upgrade, I'm still fine with my 15. Like, I don't feel the need to spend money like that. That I came very, very disconnected with monetary things the last, like, year we were together. Like, I realized that none of that's gonna make me happy. All of it is a manipulation tactic. Like, I just got so burnt out on even going out and doing anything that I just love being in the house. I love being in the house and I love keeping my money in my bank account. I don't see the need to go do that anymore. That's more of, like, the thing I realized. Like, yes, shopping is still fun whenever I want to go, but I don't want to go all the time. I don't. It's just not fun. I have no idea. Listen. So, I'm just gonna say everything I have to know about the whole situation from beginning to front here real quick. I'm not gonna try to diss anybody. I'm just gonna give you straight facts. Okay, so let me readjust myself. I gotta get comfy for this one. So, whenever we first met, people don't know this, but that was, like, a bad point in time for mine and Dipshit's relationship. Not Mr. Speed, but Dipshit's relationship in mine was, like, in a rough spot, whatever. I didn't really trust people. He was one of the, like, first dates I ever really actually went on during our breakups, and that's crazy to me to realize, but every time we would break up, I was just, like, scared, you know what I mean? So, like, I would do, like, dating apps, whatever. I would talk to people. Somehow he got through to the point of meeting me, and literally nobody, like, talk to anybody that, like, wants to even be friends with me. Literally, it is impossible to get me to, like, meet you in person. I don't care if we're talking, like, linking, like, we're besties. Like, it's literally impossible to get me to meet up with you. I promise. It is literally, I just don't have the effort. It's not that I don't love you, it's just that I don't, my physical, anyway, besides the point. He got through, right? So before I even met him in person, I ran a background check on him. I did see that he had whatever dispute he had that Reddit found from way back when. I don't know if you guys remember that, but there was a whole nother fucking dispute. I read, like, maybe I'm just traumatized and maybe I'm just crazy, but you guys, there's so many things that you can do. You can pull, like, certain things from the police department that were said by certain parties, etc., what the police said, how the police dealt with it, all because it's public record. Like, once it's, like, I don't know, it's a process, okay? But I got enough information to figure out, like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It was more blown out of proportion, if that makes sense. And I looked into her. Literally, I'm not trying to say this to, like, defend anybody. This is, we're gonna get to the shitty part here in a second. She's literally crazy. She's crazy. She's crazy, okay? So I didn't look too much into that. I just kind of blew past it. Fuck me for that. I shouldn't have. Whatever. Because that showed that he was already slightly aggressive, if that makes sense, which I wasn't too worried about. From what I summed up the incident, they're both crazy. They were both yelling, they were both throwing things, accusations, whatever. That's what I just figured out, because it was the only incident he's ever been in. And then I found out she was also crazy. So anyway, continue. I meet him in person. We do what we do for however long we do, and then I go back to dipshit. And the most recent time, like when I left, it's about to come up on a year, I think. Maybe it has already come up on a year, but a year ago we met back up, and we met on the same app, same everything, okay? And we instantly, like, I don't know what it was about, we always had really good chemistry, if that makes sense. Like, we've always never, like, not mixed, if that makes sense. Like, we always kind of flowed together in our conversations. Like, it's like it wasn't even a year, I wasn't in a different relationship, like we just jumped back into things. So we were in that relationship for however long, and I started seeing things that I did not like, I did not approve of. I'm not gonna get into, that's not my place to speak on directly. I mean, I did witness it, but I'm not gonna sit here and out somebody. I'm done doing that. It's not my time to defame this man's character, because he's already done that enough for himself. But anyway, I seen some things that were going on that I just didn't agree with, I didn't like. I started getting more snappy, more stern with him, and he didn't like that. He wants full, like, submissive, you're in my control type situation, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know really how to put it. Like, if he was working on his bike and he said, go get that wrench, you better go get that wrench now. Bring it to him. Say, here you go. He says, thank you. You say, you're welcome. And then you go back to what you're doing. You can't continue what you're doing, even if it takes 5 seconds. You gotta put what you're doing down instantly, and then otherwise he'll get a little agitated. So anyway, this agitation, whenever I got more stern, it picked up. So our last conversation we had in person was, keep in mind, TikTok is my job, and at that point I was working my ass off. Do you guys know how much I was posting and I was editing and I was do you guys remember that? You guys remember that? I was blowing y'all the fuck up, and on top of that I was dealing with a bunch of shit, and I was angry and I was frustrated. Anyway, not the anger and the frustration that I was dealing with, that has nothing to do with it. Back to TikTok being my job. I was editing a TikTok, okay? And I've been doing this so long that, like, if the audio on my phone is turned on and the audio keeps playing and keeps playing and keeps playing, it becomes like a zoned out noise. Like, I don't really pay attention to it. It could be blaring full fucking blast, and it's just white noise to me at that point, because I have to watch and edit and loop everything all the time. Like, when I do a TikTok, I watch it like 5 times if I edit the clips together. You're gonna hear the audio a lot. Anyway, my volume was turned up a little bit too loud. And he said, I'm really fucking sick of hearing that audio. And I said, well, you can really fucking get over it. Exactly what I said. I said, this is what makes you money, you can really get the fuck over it. And he started screaming. I've never seen him. He's never raised a hand at me. He has never fully screamed at me. He's got angry with me. He's got stern with me. But he was screaming at me. Like, I don't even know if he called me names. So he's like, you're gonna get the fuck out of my house if you're gonna be disrespectful, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I wasn't even trying to be, like, you're trying to do the same thing I'm doing. Like, we both know this is, like, makes money. I'll turn the volume down. Like, if it's really bothering you that bad, like, I didn't mean it like that, but maybe I was being a little aggressive because I was, like, focused. I was like, well, you can get the fuck over it. Like, I was trying to have a little attitude. He pissed me off. Whatever. Then I was going, as he was screaming in my face, I was turning down the volume on the phone. And he was like, no, if you're gonna fucking be disrespectful, da 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 da. Keep in mind, we're gonna talk about one of the things that I seen, because this kind of fueled my attitude, you'll understand. At this point, we know the whole, like, situation where I got arrested, right? Okay, whatever. He's the one that got me out of jail, but when I was in jail, I'm 400% sure he cheated on me. 400% sure, because I still have the picture. There were underwear that were not mine, that weren't there before I went in jail, at his house after I got out of jail. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about it. That just kind of fueled my anger. So this was after. This is a while after. All this other shit's adding up on top of that. Okay, I know I'm not reading the chat. stop. I don't want to hear it. I'm flowing right now. I gotta get it out. But yeah, so he's fucking screaming at me, like yelling at me. We're fucking going back and forth. I'm like grabbing my shit from everywhere. Like my shit was all over his house. I'm fucking grabbing it. I'm throwing it in bags. I'm throwing it in my fucking car. We're screaming, we're yelling. And I said, fine, if you want me out, I'll get the fuck out. Don't ever fucking speak to me again. And I slammed. I thought I took the door through the door frame the wrong way. So it opens inward. I thought I fully took it outside. Like I slammed that bitch so hard. So hard. And I get in my car and I leave. I go, bye-bye. Okay, pause. We're gonna pause the story. We got more to the story because that's not when I stopped talking to him. We got more to the story. Yes, this is all about speed. Anyway, damn, we got a lot of people in here since I'm talking shit, and it's 12:30. Y'all are crazy. Y'all just love hearing me talk shit. Anyway, so I left. I don't know how long it really was. We kind of like stayed in connection. There's another reason like we stayed in connection that it's completely irrelevant. I don't need to talk about it. It's fine. But we stayed in connection. And then we all know Rico came in the picture. We all remember Rico. I've already explained Rico. He's great. I have no shit to talk about him. He's never really done any wrong to me. Great, amazing man. Just, we did not, too many things I didn't like, and then too many things he was not willing to lean on. So that just never worked out. So I tried. I fought for that. Real hard. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, so that started like going downhill. Like I could tell that like either he was gonna get sick of me trying to push him to do probably what was better for him, honestly, 100%. But he wasn't in the place to do that. So we kind of like started, like the last little bit I was at his house, we were like really distant. Like we were more like roommates that slept in the same bed, if that makes sense. Like even whenever we did, like I would go to bed way before him. Anyway, that just it wasn't a good clash, and I figured it out real quick. But anyway, towards the end of that, like right before I left, we started, me and Mr. Speed started picking up talking again. And he presented me, I don't want to talk, I don't want to tell you guys specifics, but if I don't get specific enough, you're not going to understand. He presented me with a situation involving a female and non-consent that he was getting charges on from her. You put the pieces together, figure out what my words mean. Don't put it in the chat. I don't want to hi honey. Oh my god, you knocked the people over. Pookie. I don't want a violation. So you get the point. Non-consent, another female, she was pressing charges on him. And he was convincing me, talking to me, explaining the situation to me in his perspective, with his evidence, etc., explaining to me like basically I was his support for that. And initially he was asking me for advice, I guess, and I don't know why. Like I said, we've always had like a bond. Like we got really close really fast. Like it's like we've known each other longer than the 2 years that we did. It was crazy. So like I was the person that he leaned on for a lot of that, because I listened. Like this man would yap my fucking ear off all the time. But I think he kind of trusted me to know that information or whatever. And then I stopped all contact with him in January because we were, talking back and forth, whatever, thinking about getting back together, whatever. Just fucking sue me, it didn't happen, sue me. But yeah. And then he was somewhere, he was at a location that wasn't his house, that was hours away from his house, like different city, whatever. And he was like, oh, I'm just hanging out with my friend, like, you know, he lives here, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, do not start this shit with me. Like, I already have the thought in my head that you cheated on me a while ago. Like, no, I'm not doing this. Like, you can fuck off. Like, you can stop talking to me. And then somebody sent me where he liked Candy's video, and I was like, look at this shit. Like, you're fucking ridiculous. You're fucking, like, I still have the messages. I chewed his ass out. I chewed his ass out. If he wants to put our conversation out there, I don't give a shit. I said what I said. I don't take it back. You're a piece of shit. But all of this, like, newer stuff or whatever happened in March. So 2 months after I stopped talking to him. So I have no idea about this later stuff. What do you want? I thought you were going to bed. You see this bitch? But anyway, yeah, that stuff happened 2 months after I literally no contact with him. Like, I have the dates of our text messages. Literally 2 months, no contact with him. So I have no idea what he was doing. I have no idea who it's against. I have no idea if it's true. I have no idea if the non-consent that he tried to console in me, with me, I don't know, is true. I don't know if he ever fell through. I don't know if it's the same person. I don't know, but that's the whole spiel. That's the whole spiel, and I feel like I just had to get it out there. It's just so we clarify, because we always like to blame Alexa. I don't know why we like to blame Alexa, but once things come out that justify Easter cupcakes, that justify Alexa has to re-explain herself, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It never makes sense. It's tragic.
Also, can somebody, we have 200 people in here. If you guys have not followed my, sorry, we got off topic, but if you have not followed my new account, go follow it. If you like yapping with me, I don't know why we can't go live on my new account. We have over 1,000 people on there right now. Go join the people, but it's linked in my bio. Hi, Ray. It's linked in my bio. Just go follow that account, respectfully, please. I'm begging you. But yeah, y'all got any other questions for me? I love yapping. She's at her house. We're not at the same house right now. Hi. Also, anybody that just came here, go follow my new account, please. Please. That was the main goal of our objective, and then Alexa started yapping. So, she's back. We are gonna talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Thank you. I'm listening to see. I love that for you. Yeah, I'm at a different house. We're not in the same house. It's Alexa _ baby 2.0. Alexa _ baby 2.0. I know. I just stuck at like the recording process of my cooking, because I just start cooking. Like, when I start cooking, I just start cooking. Like, I forget to whip out my camera. I forget you guys want to see that. I'll be 23 in like 3 days.